babe, wake up, Kagurabachi just dropped. So yeah, a new chapter for Kagurabachi. I don't mind this chapter at all. I definitely believe that the last chapter and this one were like a break for Hokazono. Which, I mean, yes, take a break, King. If for you taking a break is letting out, like releasing a chapter that's a little bit slower, that is kind of feels like it comes out of nowhere and kind of feels like it's part of the plot, go off, King. Like I have go off, King, go off, Queen. I have no problem. Like just go off. I have no problem. So yeah, the reason that I say that I feel like this chapter doesn't have much to do with the overall plot is primarily because it feels that way. So I feel like the whole plot of finding a substitute was Hokazono's way of expanding lore on like the whole barrier thing and finding a way to get Chihiro and Samura inside the, to give number two some protagonism to the Hishaku's strongest in the Hishaku's words. What is their strongest fighter, their strongest warrior, and to kind of expand the arc a little bit more. And at number four, I think to give Hokazono like a much needed break. So this chapter felt kind of random because, for me at least, because I kind of feel like
what he means by that,
but, you know, like maybe remember
like go off,
like
King,
Hagiwara
and whatever, let's bring this guy back.
And here's the thing, I think he does a magnificent job. I think Hokazono does a magnificent job because bringing back Hagiwara is a good way to find
and yeah, so that's like his entire plan, right? Which is, I mean, like it's fine, it's okay.
He has like a whole magnetic field.
So he found him very quickly, and
more of another plan. Got really quickly.
He literally gave up Rokuhira.
That's
like
nice.
He really
that's good, right?
He literally created the protagonist.
Hokazono was like, oh,
for like
there's Hagiwara. It's like, let's bring this guy back.
Like I just played. I just finished Shinigami Tensei 5.
I don't think and I'm like, Hishaku's strongest fighter.
I was expecting like a completely different plan, but
you know, like I said, let's not forget that he is the recipient. So a lot of organs have been taken out of him.
I don't know. I
don't think he suffered a lot of damage in terms of like to his organs. So I don't think he's gonna get order. You know,
I imagine that
he might have like, I guess, more resistance
and all of them.
It could be because I don't think.
I imagine that these guys
Hishaku would be stupid enough.
I guess not like a broader plan. I'm pretty sure they just want world domination through like you know, the enchanted blades. I'm pretty sure that's
seems very counterproductive for the Hishaku to choose their strongest fighter.
What plan is.
Again, this is the common arbitrators why they would choose their strongest fighter to be the recipient, because that way, you know, their strongest fighter can protect themselves.
I don't know. I was expecting like,
but if he's the strongest fighter, then he has to fight.
I guess it's
not. So yeah, I feel like it's very. It's like a. It's yeah. So that's where the enchanted blades come in. He's the strongest, so he can defend himself.
I really like that,
but because he's the strongest, like he has to fight. You know what I mean?
Really hammered home the idea.
I really feel like it's really counterproductive.
Bad.
I might not be looking at the big picture, whatever the big picture is,
you know, because they really I kind of
feel like it's a little bit counterproductive.
Any of this,
but again, that's just my opinion.
So they were
like,
what I think.
The enchanted blades, I think, you know, doesn't matter.
No.
Sometimes
they are a big no. So we're not gonna. We're not going to use them
that whole situation.
In public schools, they were out there saying like, "Don't shit."
I don't know how to feel about that.
Enchanted blades.
I don't think
again. I find kind of weird because they
use them, and then when they discovered, like, oh my god, these magical swords that we use are causing mass destruction.
But I don't know what else more they can do.
I think we're going to have
it reminds me a lot of the meme that people are making for Oppenheimer
fighting, and we're going to see
he's surprised that the atomic
bomb
a little bit more what
this schizophrenic
kind of type
of fighting looks like.
Yeah,
because his mind's out of control.
He's in like and then they were like
trauma where he genuinely felt, didn't we, that mask is like talking to him.
But from what I understand,
he knows that his friend is
I have to reread some stuff.
So it's kind of a
what they
weird
did was reminded me a lot of like the Poppy War, which by the way, if
he knows he's not there anymore.
Hey, pop off,
but at the same time, you know, fantastic.
He genuinely believes the mask is talking to him.
Yeah, so
and because he believes the mask is talking to him, that allows him to use his sorcery,
reconcile, or they could cope with the fact
because they do mention
that
the things they did.
to use your.
I mean, it's fine.
Your magic,
but like
in this world,
I don't know.
It has to be that spiritual energy. It has to be an extension
to like
you.
Take more accountability.
So if you can
just
get
like,
it to be an extension of you, you can just
I'm pretty sure the people know
basically effortlessly, which is kind of like what
are bad. You don't have to
what happens with like a lot of these fighters
in a way.
You know, for example, the katanas or swords,
but I have to give
like
props to the Kagurabachi
of their own body,
which I like that they brought
purposely
back
making it look
which is why
enchanted blades are bad, and
was able
they're
to
not
so
increase his sword abilities.
They gave him
much faster because it was an extension of his own body. That's why his fighting style with like his
the katana was so
that one dude,
that one short dude.
It was just an extension of his body. So it was like, what is this? So since this guy believes that the mask is somebody else, his subconscious is basically managing that puppet because he believes that it's real, it's alive. So,
and I imagine
his subconscious right now is just effortlessly controlling
the perfect voice actor
that puppet.
For him.
So he's
would be
kind
the
of like working. It reminds me a little bit of if anyone's ever read The Name of the Wind. It reminds me of The Name of the Wind. Or The Name of the Wind, you can like split your mind into different fractions.
Literally hear that voice
so that you can do different. I guess different things.
So anyway,
I don't know how to explain it very well because I haven't really read it in a while. Yeah, but from what I remember is like you split your mind in like two.
We have
like
one mind who's just about ready to throw hands,
maybe like burning something, and your other portion of your mind focuses on maintaining your own body temperature.
He's very confident in his abilities.
It's very cool. It's called Sympathy.
So
read The Name of the Wind.
I imagine that he can bring
like he create a link.
Seems pretty
and like if you're gonna burn
his abilities,
for example,
I'm pretty sure that he's gonna be able to go.
Then you have to create the heat from your own body. So you have to split your mind in two. So that one half focuses on burning the straw, and the other half focuses on controlling your own body temperature because you're gonna burn out yourself.
How far?
So I feel like that's what's happening. His mind is like
his own
fractured in like two.
You haven't really seen him fully.
One mind is one half is focused. Apparently he's pretty controlling the puppet strong, effortlessly, and the other half is focused on just fighting and like doing his own thing.
And the Shinichi versus
because he is having a little bit of an issue because his nose is bleeding, and if we've seen
because we already seen what is the
Hakuri, when he uses his magic to like the limit of sorcery yet. He does end up.
I'm excited for that, and that's literally all I gotta say.
He might be exerting himself too much. I hope he gets to fight.
Looking forward to the chapter.
It would be really interesting,
being complete.
But we'll see if that happens. It would be really interesting to see his own physical body fight, and then subconsciously just have his puppet move around, which would really showcase this whole part of like his brain is fractured in two, and that's why he's being able to effortlessly, control the puppet and just be the top fighter right now. So that would be very interesting. And that's basically it. What do you guys think of this chapter? I thought it was fine. I think it's good because it's a break for Hokazono, and Hokazono needs a much needed break. So yeah, tell me what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time. So bye-bye.